at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts.
Yo, what it do? It's the Kid Chris Voice, and you rocking with the Progress Report. Gang.
The Progress Report.
All right, what's going on? It's your girl, Lala Shepherd.
Boss Brit the most lit.
What's up? It's DJ Excel.
Hey, we got Chris Voice in the building. What's good?
Know what's happening.
What's up
Hey,
with it?
you can tell, man, you a R&B singer because you just got the aura. You a smooth ass nigga. And you was
Definitely got the
quiet
R&B
in the
aura.
back.
I appreciate that. You know,
Nah,
Right.
for sure. You definitely give me R&B vibes. Like you just bust out of nowhere.
Like your
singing
voice just
to
carry a
bitch.
natural note. Like,
Right, you know what I mean?
Yeah, what's
Like you
up?
hella smooth. Like
Smooth criminal.
open that door.
right.
Type shit. But talk to us though, man. Where you from?
man, I'm from Hobson City, Alabama. Yo,
Hobson, okay,
it's a
man,
it's a small town. It's like an hour away from here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I ain't never heard of it.
Yeah, man, it's real small. It's actually one of the first black cities in Alabama.
Oh,
You know what I'm
damn.
saying? Yeah, you already know I know my history about my town.
that's
About the
good.
hood, you already saying. You know,
sure.
you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, let me see. What else can I tell you about Hobson City? It's just like I think it has well, this ain't really like something to really stand tall on, but like you know, like it's right next to Anniston that has one of the highest murder rates in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's
Okay.
real. Yeah, you know, I lost a lot of friends in that area. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy growing up in that area. But
bet.
I had an outlet, which was Atlanta, to come over here and be able to do music and whatnot. And I count that as a blessing every day because it would have been real easy for me to get caught up in them streets.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like really, I mean, nigga was borderline straddling the fence. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I never really stopped paying attention to my talent, to my gift. You know.
That's
So-
respect.
Yeah, because your environment is your number one influence.
Nah,
right.
facts,
Most
facts,
definitely.
facts.
Most definitely. Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Okay, well, we love how you wearing white to
I
match
appreciate
us,
it. You know,
what I
blending
mean?
in.
Okay,
You know, I had to do something different. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to make sure I was saucing. You feel me?
Okay, R&B vibes. But nah, that's cool, man. Being an hour away from Atlanta, that's a blessing too. You know what I mean? That's not far at all.
Yeah.
So you can
Right.
Wait, you still live there?
Yeah, still
Oh,
live
okay.
there.
Oh, okay, I
You know
didn't
what I'm
realize
saying?
that.
I'm still in the city, man. Shout out to Hobson City. But yeah, like I travel, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't mind doing it. You feel
Right.
me? And my family's down there, my friends, and I actually opened the studio down there.
Congratulations.
What's up? That's big. So how'd you end up in Atlanta? Like, did someone bring you here?
I mean, actually what had happened was like I was like I think I was like 18, 19 at the time. MySpace was popping real
MySpace
crazy.
used
You know what I'm
to
saying?
be
Like I had some music up there,
Yeah.
and somebody
Yeah.
reached out to me, and they were like, "You fit a vision for this group that I'm trying to put together." You know what I'm saying? I was
Okay.
looking for a smooth looking dude with
See?
some hair. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else had little Caesar cuts. You know what I'm saying? It was like I need one dude with the hair. You know what I'm saying?
It's
So-
crazy how people have these visuals for groups.
Yeah.
and that's
Right,
exactly
that is
and that's
true.
exactly how I be for real. So
For real.
he hit me up and he was like, "That's what I need from you, and you know I want to invite you out." And it's crazy how things work, man. He sent me a Greyhound ticket. You feel me?
Oh, damn.
And it was like,
Damn.
right? You know what I'm saying? It was like straight up. I was like, at that time, I was like, I ain't never been to the 8. You know what I'm saying? I was real
yeah, I would've
straight,
went too.
straight from the country. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's
I was
a
like,
big
all right,
move right
bet.
there.
I mean,
Right.
but at the same time, you know, I'm in the back of my head like, I don't know what's about to happen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Right.
Either two things about to happen. It's about to go this way or it's about to go that way.
Right.
I don't know what's about to happen when I get off that bus. But, you know, when I got off the bus, Buddy was there, took me back to the crib,
Okay.
introduced me to the rest of the group. We instantly started recording that weekend, and it just, you know, took off from there. We ended up doing that for maybe like 4 years. You know, stumbled across a deal.
What was the group called?
Hamilton Park. Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to Atlantic, you know, and they picked us up. Shout out to Andre Harrell. He just, you know,
Dope.
recently
Yeah,
passed.
R.I.P.
Condolences to his family. You know what I'm
Jesus,
saying? We were actually one of the last groups that he actually ended up signing.
Wow.
Yeah, we were signed to his record label, Harrell Records. You know.
So how'd that
And
go?
That's
that
crazy.
was awesome. We toured. We had national fame, 106 in Park. I have nothing bad to say about that whole experience.
That name
you know?
sound hella familiar. That's why I'm just sitting like, okay.
We
Yeah.
had a record called "Thing Called Us," and it charted. You know, we toured for maybe like 11 months off of that record. We toured. We were actually on the last Scream tour with that record.
Dope.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
That's
so,
major.
yeah, you know, so being on that same platform as Bow Wow, you know what I'm saying, on Mars.
Wow,
and
wow,
stuff,
wow.
Yeah.
Like, it created a forever fan base. You know what I'm saying? Because I
True.
still have people hitting me up to this day. Like, I remember when you came to my high school before you
Yeah.
guys had that big show, and then you guys let us, you know, come and hang out and stuff. And I'll just never forget
That's
that.
hard.
That always sticks with me. I even have their mothers still hit me up.
Damn.
So,
That's awesome.
but just having an opportunity to be able to create that
Right.
that contact, you know,
Yes.
because you know the way things work these days with social media and everything is kind of touch and go.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
real,
saying?
for real.
So you know you really seldomly have opportunities to really touch the fans like that.
And that
That
was
is
like
true.
before social media,
Yeah.
so they remember that. Like
Right,
they probably
yeah.
got CDs,
Yeah,
T-shirts.
right. You know, they still got
Posters,
the posters. They
yeah.
still got the posters.
I was
you know
gonna
what
say
I'm saying?
Scream Tours was a big
Was
part of my
lit.
childhood.
For
I
real,
would never
for
forget
real.
those days,
For
like
real.
ever.
So what happened after the 11 months of touring?
Okay, right.
Pretty much after we got off tour, we just we started recording. We started recording again, but you know, we just really just ultimately as a group, we just felt like we weren't getting what was due. You know, so
okay.
so as a collective, we decided to just stop doing music for a while. So that's what we did to make sure things voided out. You know, we couldn't do things for a while, and
Because of contracts.
because of contracts, of course. You know what I'm
always
saying?
a damn
So in that there was definitely a learning curve, and a lot was going on at that time too. Things were transitioning from CDs to iTunes and
Yeah.
Spotify. So there was definitely some reprogramming that had to be done. So.
Shit, that's crazy. Y'all
That's
thought
a
about doing
tough
like a reunion?
transition.
Like, are y'all still cool to where y'all would do a reunion for the people?
We dropped the project like like a year and a half ago.
Okay, that's what's up.
Called It Was Necessary. It's still up.
dope.
When we dropped it, debuted at number 60 something on the top 100 on R&B iTunes, Apple Music.
Okay. That's dope.
So
That's what's up.
just to be able to not to be on a hiatus for a while and then to come back.
Yeah.
Independently and drop music like that and chart
Definitely
like that.
blessing.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a blessing,
it's
for
a blessing,
real.
yeah.
So would you
Wow.
rather do solo though?
Right.
Not necessarily rather do solo. I'm just doing what I've always done, which is consistently put out music.
Right.
I was always that person that would jump out there and just be like, hey, here's my song, no. And everybody always knew that about me in the group. So it would never kind of be any static about that. So I'm just continuing to be me.
Just here to work.
Respect.
Right, just here to work. Yeah.
That's what's
Well,
up.
talk about your newest body of work, man. That shit's smooth as hell. Wyman has sent it to me. I was like, okay,
Appreciate
vibes.
that, man. I appreciate that. It's called Blue Moon, and
Yeah.
I called it Blue Moon because I definitely feel like growing up where I grew up at and coming into the industry at a young age when I did it, they kind of reprogrammed me. You know what I'm saying? They turned me away from edgy vibes that I might have had from growing up where I grew up and how I grew up, and kind of watered down certain things. And I wanted to go back and kind of start to explore myself because I can do that freely now and start to give it to people truthfully. You feel me? So I call it the Blue Moon because how I'm dabbling and back and forth in the hip hop and the R&B, and I'm gonna continue to do that in my music. So I don't want to be boxed in as an R&B artist anymore, for real.
Just
I just
overall
wanna-
artist.
Just want to be an artist.
Yeah.
Respect,
That's why you got on
respect.
blue glasses.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
why I
for
got
sure.
blue glasses
Makes
and
sense.
the white
Those
jacket.
dope.
Marketing.
For sure.
Stupid.
Talk about the features on there though. Like, with those sessions, did y'all record together? I know sometimes people don't record together, but were y'all in the same studio at the same time?
That's a good question. For the questions record with Natasha Mosley, unfortunately,
love her.
I love
Yes,
Natasha too,
she
but
is so dope.
We
I was
interviewed her.
Twice.
I was not able to be in that studio, but only because I was working in my studio because I actually engineer out of my studio, so
Okay.
it would kind of had to handle my business that night.
Absolutely.
But in the body roll session, Young Jock actually came, showed up. And sometimes you don't really know how niggas gonna be like, what I'm
Right.
saying? But he actually pulled up. He came and fucked with me. And
That's hard.
Man,
he
y'all
even-
cool as fuck,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
I ain't
fuck,
gonna lie.
man.
That's cool.
He pulled me
ass
to the
nigga.
side. He was like, I'm here because I fuck with your movement, and I know you've been consistent. I see you all the time in Magic. You know what I'm
Respect.
saying? Doing your thing, always pushing. So when Wyman reached out for the feature, happy to oblige.
Respect.
So shout out to Young Jock for that, man. I'm fucking with that.
Hell yeah. And talk about just
not going down.
okay, right. Talk about being a studio owner and then, just balancing that, and being a creative person. Because, one thing that I think was a challenge for me trying to figure out this shit out was just trying to balance being a creative person and
Right.
still handling business. That's always been like
It
it's
can
a challenge, yeah.
It can get crazy, because I really in Hamilton Park taking that hiatus. It was like either two things. You know what I'm saying? It was like either I can go get a job every day. You know what I'm saying, and go to work. And honestly, like my I mean, I guess I can just be real and say it. My pride wouldn't let me do that.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Because it was just like, nigga was on TV, and I know y'all saw me.
Right.
I know y'all
See,
saw
but
me.
sometimes that
You know,
gets to us though.
it
Sometimes
would be bittersweet.
Right,
It'd be
right.
bittersweet.
It'd be bittersweet,
Yeah.
but it was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? So a couple of times I did have to grab some overnight gigs. I did have to handle my business and do my thing. But at the same time, it was more so like, all right, but I need to understand what's going on behind the scenes, where I can get in, where I can fit in, to where I can start to maneuver how I'm maneuvering now. You know what I'm saying? So everything is everything's about timing, for real. You know, I wanted to figure out how I can save money as far as recording. So I decided to pick up engineering so I can record myself properly. You know what I'm saying? Not just buying the program and just turn it on. You know what I'm saying? So, and in doing that, I learned that I actually have a love for it and a slick gift. So I decided, and I started looking around in my hood. We don't got nowhere to record. You know what I'm saying? So that's what, you know what I'm saying, the light went off about that. I was like, okay, I'll just open a studio and have a facility to record my music and record everybody else.
so
Worked out perfect.
your
Makes
business,
sense.
you can continue to work
Right.
towards your career.
Right.
So that
Yeah,
makes
you know,
sense.
picked up DJing, picked up just I
I
worked
was gonna ask you that too. You a DJ too, my nigga?
Yeah. I worked in radio
Damn.
for a year. I had a night show 7 to midnight down there in the city.
what's up.
You know, shout out to DJ Steen, man. Our town is so small, we ain't even had no radio down there. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And not only did he create for us a radio station, he also got a media base. You know what I'm
Damn.
saying? So that way
That's
artists
legit.
so that way artists can come through there and they actually want to do shows
Absolutely.
there because they picking up plays there, you feel me? So yeah, we trying to turn the city on majorly. So I definitely feel what bro was talking about, you know what I'm saying, about turning the city on and putting the city on your back. You got to do that sometimes.
Hey, respect, man. I think, anybody that can, pursue their dreams and then still do shit for the city, like, you gotta respect that. You know what I mean?
Hell
You're doing
yeah.
good shit and you linking with the right people. Shout out to Wyman again, you know what I mean?
Right.
So what's coming up next, man? We want to see some more videos. We know you just dropped one like maybe a couple of weeks ago.
Right. Yeah, the Cookies in the Wood is doing good. You know,
Yeah.
that's just the tip of the iceberg. You know, we about to definitely get real visual. Every single song on the project
Might
is
as
gonna
well.
have it. You know, because it's only 19 minutes, you know, so I know
Right.
exactly.
It's not long.
Right, how many minutes it is? You feel me? You
Mm-hmm.
can just pop that mug in, just ride. You'll be back at the first song before you know it.
It's
You know
crazy
what
how
I'm saying?
times change.
Right, you know, that's
Yeah.
just. But you know, us. Times
But
change
that
because
works, though.
times
Right.
change because
Facts.
attention spans change.
It's
you know what I'm
crazy you
saying?
say that because I know I forget what album I was just playing.
Wayne?
Matter
That
of fact,
shit
it was
long
the
as
rock.
hell.
It was the Rocky album. She just dropped the album,
I need to
but
listen
I'm
to that
playing
too.
it in the whip, and then I hear it, so I'm like, hold up.
It's so quick.
Did I
They
just-
too quick.
Listen
And
to
it
the whole
started
thing.
over
It started
again,
over, right.
but nah, it is better to go straight to it,
I
knock
get it.
out these,
Yeah.
and then even it just makes more sense because people ain't making money off the songs
True,
like
true.
that. So all right, I give you these hits, I can perform them. That's where
Right.
the real money is.
True.
I'm gonna
Right.
sell these merch while I'm performing.
Most definitely.
Now I can make 2 albums off of the shit I recorded instead of putting this all on one album.
Right.
So
Deluxe
do-
that ass and
It
shit.
it does
Right.
make a lot of sense.
Everybody
Deluxe,
go to
nah,
Deluxe.
facts. That's a fact.
Right.
You doing a deluxe?
Right.
Oh yeah, most definitely. You already know.
We know it's
the
coming.
deluxe pack
Deluxe is
is
in the
coming.
way,
It is.
You know,
It is.
You know, the deluxe pack is definitely coming. More features. You know, and everybody's been asking me. I don't want to tell about any features. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I just-
Oh, so
I
pretty
don't.
much don't ask you. That's
Nah,
that's
I
the
mean, I
energy you
can't
just
do
gave
it.
us.
I can't do it. You know, I definitely want
Okay.
to create some sort of element of surprise. But
Respect.
there's definitely
Respect.
a deluxe pack coming, and everything that you see that's going on with me, that's just really the people that you see whose faces is on the cover. That's it.
Okay.
It's just me and Wyman. You know what I'm saying? We just pushing.
Salute
just
to him.
Keeping them going. Yeah, salute to Big Dog for real.
Show, man. We like to ask all our guests to define the word progress. You know, we fuck with progressive people, and we can see that you're a progressive person. So, what does the word progress mean to you?
Movement, elevation. You know what I'm saying? Continuing the flow. Really, exactly the word progress. You know what I'm saying? A body that's in motion tends to stay in motion. When you stop, it's over. That's what that is. Movement.
Smooth as hell.
Smooth ass
right.
ass nigga, boy.
You feel
Smooth
me?
as hell. Nah, that's what's up, man.
Right,
Right.
right.
I feel like we gotta do this. Can't even.
Girl.
Okay.
Don't do it like
You
that.
gotta snap on that.
Nah, that was dope, man. But your energy is hella dope, man. We definitely appreciate you messing with
appreciate
us.
y'all, man. I
And
appreciate
don't let it be the
Thank you,
first
man.
time. You know, this is your first progress report, but
Last
you know,
Definitely gotta check back
No, I
in.
can't be the
Don't let it
last.
first.
Don't be the
Right,
last.
right.
No,
Thank
won't
God
be
for
the last.
her, bro.
Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Don't let me the first.
I ain't even
Oh, it
peep.
is the first.
I'm like, yeah, right.
You know where I'm at.
Right, I
Goddamn.
did.
But nah, man, let the people know your social media. Where can they holler at at you at?
Real Chris Voice, man. Y'all tap in on the Instagram immediately. Like right now, Real Chris Voice. You know, I do the Facebook thing too, so y'all go give me a like on there, Chris Voice. And if you feeling real smooth, real saucy, you can hit me up on Snapchat at Chris the Voice. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he said Snapchat me that.
That's his OnlyFans account.
Hey, no, that's coming. That's on the way though.
Period.
On the way.
Period, man.
Right.
For sure, man. It's a Practice Per podcast.
Wednesday at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts. Practice report. We got the news, no interviews. We got the stats. Keep it a rack. Come join the pack. Know where we at. Wednesday at 9. Tune in every time. We don't do no cap. Report only facts. Practice report. We got the news.